guys, 732 Review Crew back up. Mikey.
And I'm Mike.
Season 2, Episode 2 of Andor. I'm excited because last episode ended with a literal bang, which is a pretty cool way to do it with the, rebels kind of fighting themselves.
More of a pew-pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Anyways.
We got some big predictions this season. We're wondering also where Mama's boy Cyril is.
Mm-hmm.
We remembered he existed between the episodes. And, we're wondering if he's going to make a show.
He didn't die last season, right?
No, I imagine he'll be in this. I wonder if he ever proved himself. We got to find out, though. Thank you for joining us for Andor Season 2. We're going to be starting in 3, 2.
Disney Plus.
Oh.
She should be searching the middle. Is that what she's doing?
I can't tell.
They literally split.
Are they crawling to assault them?
I think they're crawling to do like recon.
What did you do with Rika's body? What? Rika's body?
What's he talking about?
They're so paranoid.
Jesus Christ.
Can that even happen from a laser? Is it the creatures? The beast?
Nobody. Just a boot.
Crab's boot.
You just left it out there?
His foot was still in it. A stump of bloody foot.
Animals got them. What else could it be?
That'd be pretty fast.
I don't want the Gorman Project.
Humbling, isn't it? Both of us reminded of our place in the chain of command.
I know what you mean, sir.
Did Krennic offer you the job?
You know that he did.
Then it's done. We're in it.
And what about Axis?
You invested almost 2 years. You built the legend and delivered almost nothing.
We're getting closer all the time.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's nowhere.
Oh, they're looking for
Catch them
Luthen.
first, then make them famous. Gorman will be yours to run as you wish. You'll only answer to Krennic. He's got no time for anything but results. Gorman is a gift.
God, those tables must be so expensive.
They're crazy.
Enjoy your statue.
Is it really a shandy, Mal?
Yeah, one of them. It's a bit gross, don't you think? It's probably worth more than the house.
Oh.
What?
You'll want to put that in your speech.
Oh.
I need to see the statue now.
Boyfriend to back off the nog.
Here's my boyfriend.
Take home, or is he not your lover?
Had that nonsense in a while.
His wife has run off, so the field is clear. He's all yours now.
Stop. We have a long day, parents.
We're just moisture farmers.
Actually, they're wheat farmers. This is the most Earth-like planet we've seen in Star Wars. Actually, more.
Those are crazy silos, though.
What if we stay ahead of them?
I'd be careful. I caught someone running at 500.
Bam.
Wouldn't it make sense to run to 500?
I'm not eating all day. I'll get hungry enough. Look, 6 dry, 8 wet. I'd rather be hungry than sick.
Yeah.
They've gone very quiet over there. Need a perimeter.
I was just about to do that. How can it smell that bad that fast? Try it.
Ew.
Yuck.
Listen, if
Oh, here's your man.
There are no small jobs here.
our paladin.
You may hear that and wonder
Paladin?
Found an entry on a Varnesian input account that didn't match. Every shift I make time for my quota to dig just a little bit deeper, and one day I had uncovered a cabal of corrupt purchasing agents who were stealing Imperial supplies in 4 sectors.
Over 1 invoice.
There's a future here.
Uh-huh.
Those who dare.
Sure. That's literally the type of guy that I'm like, you need to calm down.
Work isn't that serious, buddy.
Uh-oh. Hide in the wheat.
Oh, not the wheat.
Those are ugly land boats.
Those are literally World War II German jeeps.
Where to next? I don't know. You have to ask the lieutenant. He's checking out the storage.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Have you been to the Row? Some of these farmers live their whole lives and never go. It's not much of a city, but
Well.
all the time they get curious. We had a decent meal there last night. It's a
Is he asking her?
Yeah.
ride over the fields. Maybe you'd like to join me.
I'm not sure my husband would approve.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. Does he worry about you?
In what way?
You're gonna stab him with a screwdriver?
Comms. We freeze the zone during an audit. It's supposed to stop things sneaking away while we're doing all our counting.
Darla.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah. That was
weird.
yeah.
He was definitely gonna.
Yeah, no, he was a creep.
Thank God for Brasso.
Brasso's intimidating.
Didn't stop you.
Those hats are crazy. I need one. Why it's so foggy?
He should be back by now.
Oh my god.
What if they've grabbed him? We have the food. Not really. I just ate my meal bar. Hold on.
All of it.
Oh, they're gonna turn it so they can shoot it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, just drag the ship.
It's gonna literally take a week to do it.
50 centimeters an hour. At most.
Let's say it's 50.
50 by 10.
If they're lucky, they'll make 5 meters by midnight. They will be close.
Oh shit. Never mind. Oh
Raid.
god, this is chaotic.
Raid.
This is crazy. When they do this, it's crazy.
This is so dumb.
Is this literally Lord of the Flies?
I never read it.
What? You're having a mental breakdown. Everything's so white and pure.
I just got here.
Oh my god, they're dating!
I've seen a lot of terrible couples I never wanted, and this is.
And I know apologies are in order. I've been so distracted by all of this. It's...
We should switch to this.
I was whining.
Suits have been around too long.
What is this even?
I have concerns. The Foundation is up and running. Everyone seems quite pleased with how they've landed. And I'm left wondering about the risk I've taken on. Rebellion that's hurt me most. Rebel activity. Soured
Oof.
investments.
You don't invest in bad things.
I might feel undervalued.
Just shoot him. He's spiraling.
I thought it was obvious. I hate having to say all this one.
Oh. After all you've done for me, please.
You can see how I love how you can see how uncomfortable she is underneath.
You can see her mind working in the background of like, how do I deal with this? How is he gonna go away?
She's so fantastic as an actress as that. And Luthen's like observing completely. Huh. Blue Coons people's thing. That's crazy. I want one of those.
You don't even know what it does.
It's obvious. Cryptid.
It's a thingamajig.
Listening station.
His wife's left him.
Was there a number?
I said I'd get into it once we'd survived the wedding. He sees all this.
It's very troubling.
We'll find a number.
Murder time.
Is there any chance he'd go to Scaldon?
No, you wouldn't dare.
Pain.
The mom's outfit's crazy.
We'll find trouble and disagreement will arrive without summons. There's no choice in this. There's no effort required. You simply stand still, and the galaxy will deliver a daily path of anxieties to your door without fail. My hope is that you learn to reach past this constant cloud of sadness, pleasure, gaiety, amusement. These are the hidden things. But joy has no wind at its back. Joy will not.
Oh god, he's staring at him.
You need to listen for
Luthen's gonna kill him.
a moment of pleasing sensation, the memory of laughter and good company. Sagrona.
That was a great wedding toast.
Yeah.
What's the plan anyway?
What is the plan?
I'm dropping a challenge. Watch him, eyes open.
What? Me casting.
That's far enough. On 3.
They're gonna kill each other on 3?
3.
Okay. Okay.
Beasts.
Oh no.
5 hands. Roski rules.
Just a slap fest.
1, 2, 3.
It's just rock, paper, scissors.
2, 3.
Let your weapon fall.
I'm so fucking stupid. Oh, his radio? Oh, the creatures?
Sounds like a goddamn dinosaur.
I keep thinking it's thunder.
It's not.
Oh! It's a lizard rhino. Sprint, 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 sprint.
Get away!
They're everywhere.
Oh, you forget how cold-blooded he is. You think he's gonna shoot them all?
I don't think so.
He just killed that guy, cold-blooded.
You fools!
Damn. I always forget how brutal how self-serving he is for himself.
Is it Yavin?
Yeah, it's Yavin. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, that was fast. Okay, so that was Yavin. That was confirmed. That was an interesting episode because main focus was three things to be honest. Sorry, was the Imperial search on the planet with the farming, wedding, and then Cassian and the.
Dude,
split
why is everybody who works for the Empire a fucking weirdo?
They're so weird. It's like they're like honestly they feel like robots when they're like interacting.
Well, our happy couple, sure.
Yeah,
those are robots, but like the lieutenant's a Kree. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, him too. Yeah, so that's just a power fantasy thing that a lot of people in the military, bad people do.
Yeah.
It's a thing, sadly. Yep. Brasso is an OG. He's the hero for saving the day. I love him. Now, skipping past that, they did stay undercover pretty well, and it's because they just kept doing their job and didn't run like the other people who freaked out. So it does go to show that keeping your cool is important and maybe important for the future.
Mm-hmm.
And they may only be able to keep their cool for so long. On top of that, there was Cassian kind of, just didn't really do much. He kind of just sat there while these two groups kind of infought. Now, it was, the greatest idea of the greatest minds to take some rope and just pull the ship. It's like, if we can't fly the ship, just turn it this way. And it worked. Because, they had to they had to assault them to make them stop it. And I think that was a great idea because I thought it would take longer, but they only had to turn it 5 meters. So that's pretty amazing. The whole rock, paper, scissors thing was stupid, but it also just goes to show maybe how young they are too, even though they're killing each other.
I think it was just like I don't even know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what was the point of that? Like they have to come back to these guys. It would be the most ridiculous thing ever if that was a 2-episode arc and nothing comes of it.
Well, they have to because maybe the brother comes back to save them. I mean, they're on Yavin, so that's the big thing is that they're on Yavin 4. So
they move to the temples, start there, and then everybody goes to the temples.
Pretty sure this is where the rebels base up, though. So maybe they start the base, like you're saying. This is where they leave to go for the Death Star, and also this is where they leave for both the Death Star and Rogue One. So they definitely will. That'll be a thing eventually, and maybe some of these people become prominent members of the rebellion, or just OG forming members. Because it just like the rebellions in its infancy, some of the rebels themselves are still very young. I mean, Cassian's supposed to not look older, even though it's been 3 years since the season, right. 8 years since the movie. But he's supposed to be only a year older, even though he looks a little bit. Everyone else is aged a little bit too, but it's not supposed to be too much different.
It's supposed to be a year later.
And a lot of what people have to realize too, and you realize by watching Clone Wars, is a lot of the rebels are war orphans and stuff like that, or people who have family lost to the Empire and other things. And so as a result, a lot of them are young and they don't have a lot of education or
Well, we haven't watched Rebels yet, but I know that everyone in Rebels is 16.
Yeah, it's A16 to 20s probably.
Yeah.
Which is pretty basic for a freedom fighter age range, especially when you get your home invaded.
The young people.
Now, Deirdre, I think her name was made in charge of the plans.
But she's being demoted.
But she doesn't want that because she wants to keep looking for Luthen. That's weird. Just because I feel like this is a super secret plan and she should be happy to be on it.
I think she might not want to.
She just wants to be a
planet.
I think she just wants Luthen too, because she's so obsessed with it.
Yeah, I think taking away from Axis might be the bigger thing.
And I, just like Cyril, is super obsessed with his job, she's obsessed with her job, and that's why they're a good couple. I wonder if he's gonna notice stuff going missing and audit and
find the Luthen.
Maybe. I don't imagine he can. I feel like he might have to die this season, just because
Cyril?
Luthen, because he's risking it all. He's certainly going to a sunrise he'll never see. Type thing, just most
and he's not in post Battle of Yavin rebellion
unless they make him, but I don't know. Besides that, there is the wedding going on also. It seems like Tay has a life falling apart while everyone else is having a good time, and he seems to be getting greedy, like a person would.
Well, yeah, he's spiraling. He's losing everything, and the only thing that he sees is he can exploit the secrets he knows.
And money he had is, obviously his investments are being, negatively
blown up by the rebels,
literally in certain ways. So like he's losing money, and he's not happy. So his options seem to be pay me or I'm going to the Empire. And I feel like Luthen may kill him. We talked about.
Luthen should kill him.
He should, yeah.
Like in a situation like this, like where everything's at stake, like Tay is absolutely a liability that needs to be taken out.
Yeah, you need to kill him and replace him.
Because Luthen knows that even if Mothma agrees to a number with Tay, Tay's coming back in a month or more.
Yeah. I'm also going to point out the husband finally had a moment of clarity where he was like, he had the speech, and it seemed like that's when Mon Mothma remembered why she married him. Kind of in that moment, she was like, "Oh yeah, he's smart sometimes, and not just like,
oh yeah,
this and that." But I think part of it also is her life of politics and everything has maybe pushed them apart.
For sure.
And he's just, whatever. He is the he's the gender swapped, first lady who, like, if you ever watch like media, like the senator's wife.
He's the first husband.
He's a senator's husband, and what does he do all day? He just drinks and parties and hangs out because, like, what else is there to do?
So it's called being a socialite.
Yeah, he's a socialite.
What a great
enjoying
job.
that. Obviously, I think what happened, Andor sent a message when he pushed the button on the ship before he ran, so that girl who returned to Coruscant's going to get that message.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely very excited for this. I'm still, not super, positive in terms of my feelings for people surviving. I feel like we're going to lose a lot of people in this season, and it's going to make it a good season.
Well, we know Cassian survives.
Until the next season. Brasso, we don't know if he survives. We don't know if anybody survives on...
Mon Mothma survives.
She survives.
That's about it.
Mon Mothma and Cassian survive.
That's the only two people we know.
And Krennic survives until Rogue One.
True.
Okay.
And Tarkin.
Tarkin wasn't in this technically, though.
They named Governor Tarkin.
Yeah, and they also named like a couple other ones who are like in movies.
Who cares?
Now, curious to see what's going on. I mean, the set design's been amazing so far. Everything's been pretty good.
I'm so happy we're on other planets.
I know, it's amazing. Like, the stuff, they're so beautiful. It's so well done. It's so like captivating, and it's so different from regular Star Wars because obviously no Jedi being up front is a big thing. So that means, morals are a little bit gray, considering Cassian literally abandoned the people and shot the guy on the ship. So we forget that he is cold-blooded and he will do whatever it takes to survive for him, because he is doing he is more important in the rebellion than anybody else. He is also, picked by Luthen for a reason, because he's so willing to survive by any means.
I think that's a big thing with this show against the other Star Wars shows is like, we don't have the big bads or like any real big bads in the sense of like, there's no Darth Vader, there's no General Grievous. We don't even get like a Boba Fett really. Like it's just it's the rebellion against the Empire,
which is pretty cool. The biggest person in it is Mon Mothma as a senator, and
I guess Krennic
as the director.
It's bureaucracy battles.
Yeah, and the politics are fun. Like, the set design's beautiful. The tables are awesome. I love the little comment about that statue's worth more than this house. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, that's
insane. How much money does that guy have?
A lot.
How? Can he adopt me? All right. I don't got much else to add, though. That was fun. This has been a great series so far. Next episode's going to be amazing. I like that they've dropped them in 3 episode arcs, technically, because this feels like it's the setup movie, and next episode we're gonna have something happen that's like a call to arms. The middle one, maybe we suffer a loss and like it's set back, and then the third arc is the ramping up to the finale. There's 4 of these.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's gonna be like Arcane, where you got like the little mini arcs that are part of the overarching.
Well, they said they're releasing it in 3 episodes, so it's like a movie, which is pretty cool, because like not many content has done 3 episodes at a time. And they're perfectly timed for like a movie.
Sure.
The only problem is Disney, you release it at 9:00 at night on a Tuesday.
If you're a true fan, Mikey, you'll watch when it comes out.
God, being an adult is hard, isn't it? We're gonna have to edit this after you go home, and you're gonna be playing Elden Rings, and I'm gonna be like, Yeah, thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
And this is Andor Season 2, Episode 2. This is a lot of fun. Make sure to check out Patreon for full links to this episode as well as other stuff. We're moving through the Tales of Star Wars as well as Bad Batch after that and Rebels. So make sure you check that out and check out our other Star Wars stuff as well as other sci-fi content if you're into that. Let us know in the comments how you've been enjoying this, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Toodaloo.